We are many. Those that live beyond the veil of darkness where nightmares are born. Sanity knows no bounds, and men's thrives on the suffering of the dead. Rot in the solace in the souls of the weak. We have taken refuge here among the mortals in hope of harvestful innocence. Tread lightly in the search for the voices and stories of the departed, for in shadow hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of spirits rule the world, and the darkness of your mind hides your own hidden demons, and brings to life your deepest fear. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality in the search for life after life? Have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you have. Maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Come spend some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers that are hidden behind the veil. Shed off the blinders and open your mind's eye and listen to their stories. We are they. We are incarnate paranormal.
And what is up, everybody? How y'all doing? Hope you had a great weekend. Do apologize about being gone for 3 days. Friday was brutal. Yesterday had way too much personal shit to take care of, and today, well, yeah, here I am. Here I is. What's up, Windsor? How you doing today, buddy? It's been so damn hot here in Vegas. Just having the motivation to do anything. But we've got to get this finished up so I can get it typed out for the prison. So yeah, otherwise I might not have done a show tonight. I've just been so damn tired from the weather. But you know what? It's part of it. It's part of Vegas. We do what we can do. We left off Thursday night. Tascam Night 3, Death Row, Cell A4. Hour and 43 minutes in, we're sitting at 455 on EVPs. And I don't know why that's off, but it is. So yeah, we're sitting at 455. We need 15 more. Behind 90s. What is it right now? I'm just so you say and then high 90s. It is currently 112 here in Vegas. Yeah, 112. So yeah, and that's what they're telling us about. I think it's a little bit hotter. Anyways, we're going to get back to the audio. We're going to try to get through, we're going to get through the rest of Section 2, start on to Section 3, and start on to another recorder, probably sometime, Wednesday? Because we have Section 3 to go through yet. And how long is Section 3? Let's find out real quick. Hour and a half. And there's TM. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, we're doing good. We should still have enough time. This morning, had to run a couple errands, got back, and actually got about 90% of the video set up from the Goldfield investigation. 70% humidity, you can keep it. Don't worry. Just RC. No alcohol. So yeah, hopefully we're going to keep something going because we've got just barely, let's see, 7, 8, so 8 days, 38. We've got like 40, less than 40 days. Oh, we got about 40 days until NSP Part 4. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun with that. I did buy Demonologist today. So if we get bored with the evidence, we can start some gaming here. A real paranormal investigator playing paranormal games on Twitch. Think that's a good little edge right there, don't you? What's up, Tundra? How you doing, buddy? They still make RC Colt? Yeah. And they even use the old school cans, which I think is freaking great. They don't use the retro cans. They use the old school cans. You're not into gaming, so you'll pass. This game is freaking creepy. I've been watching videos on it. I had a guy at work said, "Brent, you're a gamer. You gotta play this." But yeah, we're still gonna predominantly do analyzing, of course, but weekends might be for gaming. We'll see. Of course, that sounds like me in the background, I think, which it should be. Let's do something here. Let's amplify this since this is coming over from execution. Let's. Hopefully that doesn't distort it too much. If it does, we'll run it through the denoiser. Let's try something real quick because that is little loud. Noise reduction, capture noise point, apply. Okay. That should do it. Alright, a little bit better. Can't really take the static out, which sucks. And with us in the back, with me in the background, I don't think we're going to get a whole lot. And traffic, exactly. So yeah, we might be done with this section because it is, like I said, very noisy. All the signatures are the same because it's my voice. There's not really in here that vary from that. Minus that. So yeah, hold on. Okay. Uh, so far away, we're probably not going to get it. So yeah, with all the distortion, I don't think we're going to get anything else out of this section. Nope, we're not going to save it. Let's get on to section 3. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Effects. Just bear with me, guys. This one will take a minute. So, anybody do anything exciting this weekend? Then come the door handle will not be. The downside of that is if there's other teams in there, you're risking them knocking it down. You're not going to know if it's paranormal or not. I mean, if you're going to be the only one investigating, then yes. And wind, not so much. But the fact of other teams being in there, I'd venture toward the no side. If I was going to be alone, then yes, absolutely. You could use stick matches, and you could prop them up, and they're heavy enough. A gentle breeze really ain't going to do much. Uh, it's a possibility, though. I mean, it depends where you're investigating. Okay. Okay. Can we do more here? Because that is really fucking low. Another 8 without distorting it. This is real low. I don't know why. Whoa, why are you doing that? Try one more and hopefully it doesn't distort it. This is definitely a weird one here. There we go. And still, again, it's distant. So, what do you guys think? Because I know we're gonna have to go through it. Signatures are pretty much all the same, all the way to there. But this year, I'm definitely sitting in death row for a while. Okay, that's yeah. You can. Uh, there's older tricks to use, but they're also, excuse me, also very messy. And I don't want to spend a day cleaning up using other techniques. Actually, flour, TM. You're right in that same uh, thought process as me. That's one of the oldest, paranormal investigator tricks. Is just put down flour and sit back and see if any footsteps appear. Use nails. You can use a magnet on a string. Yeah, you're also talking a lot of time to set shit up too. The more time we spend setting up, the less time we have to investigate. If I was there for a week, oh yeah, I'd set it up and leave it overnight for the next day when I came back. By all means, I'd do that. No. Yeah, more teammates, but also remember they've got a setup too. Uh, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. If we had more time and more people, then yes, 100%. Or small buildings. True. Small buildings. I mean, there's plenty of chances to do small buildings. But with almost 1 million square feet, it's kind of hard to do. Certain areas you'd have prison. I mean, there's only so many doors you could actually do that to on a prison or one hall. Yeah. Remember, prison, you got cell doors, and those other doors, they're heavy steel doors. So a matchstick might be your best bet. But for smaller locations, yeah. Dead air here, guys. We really are. Uh, that would be outside execution viewing, or like 6, 7, and 12, or yeah, 6, 7, and 12. All this is me. I mean, you got to figure. Let's see. Hold on. Let me get back up here. We've got building 12. Last night's B2, which we will not do next because we're doing Death Row. So we've got the choice between culinary and building 12. I think we're going to do culinary next. GoPro shut off. Yep, GoPro shut off. I don't know, but next Sunday there will not be a show. I have a team meeting. Be aware of that. Yeah, team. If I do a show, it'd have to be early in the day. Yeah, team meeting. I think we got to remove one team member that doesn't show up to meetings. We're adding a new team member. Got to figure out what that's all about. It's like you're just going to add team members without my full approval. That's not going to happen. I'm the director of the team. You know, it's like if you want to go down that road, I'll just go back to Incarnate Paranormal being just me. And I got no issues doing that. Because I can just go run a car and freaking drive wherever I want to investigate. Ain't got to worry about the team. That's something. That's a word. Fuck. But is that English? Is this even English? Okay, I gotta go. My bad on that one. That was my fault. Effects. Let me go and got reverb. Okay, vocal enhancer. All these steps. What do you guys think? This doesn't sound like English. TM, what do you think? What about you, Windsor? Maybe slow it down? Yeah. This is strange. But yeah, that was just weird. So we're just gonna keep going. I can't count it because it doesn't sound English. I don't know what it was, TM. It sounded out of the ordinary because there's nobody in there. Sounded just completely odd, but whatever. More metal? Very possible. Very possible. I'm not gonna disagree. It could have been something just at the right point where it sounded like speech, but it's not. It's part of it. I just got to deal with that shit. Good thing is there's a lot of silence across this field, so we don't have to worry about too much, really. Hear a team talking way down the hallway. Sounds like they're up on C block. So I can hear very, very distant females talking. That means, yeah, there's a team somewhat close, just on a different floor. And the good thing about all this is we've gone through so much, excuse me, evidence of Nevada State Prison. We can almost guess where the evidence is going to be, or with it, just by looking at the fields. We know where to pretty much know it's going to be. But still, we found them hidden. We found them hidden before, and they've been very hidden. We've spent, like I said, everybody's been here with the 1 kilohertz zone. I'd say at least 5. What is it? I think the lowest the human ear can hear is between 5 to 7. Anything below that is infrasound, which I'd like to find an infrasound recorder. I'm just not spending the thousands of dollars to get one. That's the other team. There's got to be a way to record infrasound. Sorry guys, I got like a gnat or something flying around. I don't know how he got in, but he did. But there's got to be a cheaper way to record infrasound. Right now is shit. In the negative 21-ish range. Around 21. Yeah, and here it comes again. I don't know how that's picking up that that straight line, that tone. I don't know what that is. I don't know if they've got a REM pod. I think they might have a REM pod with them. I can almost guarantee they've got a REM pod with them, and that's what we're hearing. switch mode. Uh, Pause this for a second. That's spectral mode. I don't know if that's going to do any better. Let's see if this does anything different. Spectral pitch instead of spectral frequency. I think frequency is better than pitch. But this is an interesting mode. I didn't even know this was on here. This is definitely different. You can definitely see a whole lot more. Huh. I think I actually like this one better. Yeah, this is actually, it's a little bit easier on the eyes too, that's for sure. Huh. Definitely different. Definitely too many people talking. But again, it shows you how sensitive these recorders actually are. When you just set them down, let them be, don't carry them around, don't rustle them around. These recorders are actually picking up from, if I had to guess, at least 200 feet away, if not more. Because there's nobody in execution area right now. This is in death row, which is about, at the minimum, uh, 10, about 15 to 20 feet away from the execution area. If you go to where I think they're out on C block or even B block or even over in women's, they're a minimum 75 feet away. So this being the H1N, Zoom H1N, you're getting some distance out of it, which again makes it a pain in the ass to analyze. Back over to this for right now. And a bunch of women talking on the investigation. Don't mean to sound sexist, but you get over 2 women in a group investigating, there's going to be a lot of this. And here they come in the area. Oh, they planned it. They for sure planned it. They know where they're going. If that happens to be Susan and them, uh, they know what they're doing. And it sounds like they're in execution, not in death row. Would someone link the video in Discord so I can see Susan? Which video was that? I honestly don't remember. Oh, the prison video. Okay, okay. I didn't know which prison video you were talking about. The one for Steve Austin. Yeah, which was probably the one with Steve Austin. The one I don't remember who posted that. And when I play the one from the GoPro I carried around all night, you'll probably see Susan on that a couple times. The next one is definitely going to be culinary. We've got to get that one out of the way. I haven't downloaded VLC yet, TM. I can maybe see about that when I go to play the next videos. I'm not bit. I had problems with VLC in the past. Yes, I saw the guide. I did see the guide. I had problems with VLC a long time ago, and it's kind of put me off about using it again. But you know, if it'll help, I might try it again. I think motion tracking might be good. Motion tracking might be a damn good option. And they aren't going to be loud. Welcome back, Tundra. Okay, chat is working. Yeah, chat is working. See if it's easy to set up. Maybe try it. Designated checkpoint. No, Susan was on the one for Steve Austin's. I think Susan might have been the only one. I think Chris might have been in there. I know for a couple of the others, Ghost Adventures, I know Joe was on there and Susan was on there. Or no, I don't think Susan was there yet. Somebody else was on that one. For the one for Destination Fear, Susan and Chris were both on there. I think Joe was too. It just depends on the episode and who was available. I don't really remember. It's been a while. I'm gonna have to go back and watch them. But I will say, and like I said this on the last show, I highly recommend going to watch Lake of Death, Ghost Adventures 1 at Lake Mead. I can't believe I actually endorsed one of the episodes. Probably rarely hear me say that, but you guys get a chance, watch it. Lockdown when they basically, yeah, TM exactly. When they're ready to go to the investigation, they're ready to start investigating. Nobody else comes in or out. They're in there until the investigation is done.
Police routinely come together to catch the possible suspect on Cruiser Street. All of a sudden, the suspect leaves and like 5 minutes later, they were told when they called police to go back to Cruiser Street casinos.
Okay, so nothing on section 3. Let's get done with this. Close selected files. Do not save. All right. So we ended up getting like 5 or 6 out of this. Task cam. Death row is finished. Time for culinary.
This is Dennis 007
What the
H3.
hell? Come on, what are you doing? There we go. Okay. That was acting funky for a second. Hopefully my mouse isn't going out. Usually what happens when it starts double clicking by itself. I usually get about 2 to 3 years out of a mouse. which I don't know how good or bad that actually is, but some vocal enhancers in here. Then we'll amplify it, get along with culinary. Culinary is either extremely busy or extremely dead. We've never had a happy medium on culinary. It's either going to be massive or shit. Let's hope for busy, because we only need 14 more. All right.
This is Dennis 007 H3 VR in the culinary, sitting on the tray return section.
Oh, this has been scrubbed clean many, many times over.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, I remember it was like 1978 when that happened.
Okay, so it's been bleached out many times.
She
That was the kitchen. Where food was there.
Okay, so we're
Bleach, chlorine, probably muriatic acid.
You just put H3VR right there. I had the camera running last night, and every single thing I recorded the first night. So when I recorded this there this night, and I want to focus like there. Yeah. Because like I said, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do next year. Right? And I want to do this. Yes, I support that.
not sure of Lisa. Might be one of the old docents. And like I said, culinary is either very busy or very dead. No, it's when you lock them down, it means nobody else can get in. Once those doors locked, you ain't getting out. Well, you can get out, but you're not gonna get back in. Lockdown means basically the investigation is gonna start. Start the lockdown. Please don't be a dead recorder. Please don't be dead. We've already had enough dead recorders. Might as well just sit back and relax and see what we get. Can't make them up. Sorry, I was too busy investigating an episode. Say that's a good feeling. Ready for the lockdown? Yep. That they use lockdown for every investigation. Most places, you ready for the lockdown? Yep. All right. You got everything out of the cars? Yep. We're locking the doors. But usually lockdowns in prison, at least here, are if everybody fucks up, they basically lock them in their cells. It's kind of like a timeout or getting grounded. Do they drink while they set up? No. No alcohol is allowed on any investigation. And most locations don't even allow drinks out of like home base area. Uh, Anything, usually, like I said, any food or drink is usually at home base. It's not let out into the investigation area because people leave trash everywhere. People spill, don't say a thing. If it's soda, it draws bugs. So yeah, if it's outside of home base, it's not really allowed on about 90% of the locations. And I solely agree. I completely agree with that. Even water. Somebody spills it, don't say a thing. Next team comes along and slips in it and gets hurt. So yeah, I can't say that I agree with any food or drink on the investigation outside of home base. Amplify this a bit more. Just a hair. It was like my first year of Nevada State Prison. One of the team members carried sodas with him all night. It's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? She told you no food or drink. Oh, I'm thirsty. It doesn't matter. Get your shit back to home base. You want her to throw us out of here for breaking the rules on the contract you just signed, saying you wouldn't do it. Case of entitlements. You see that with a lot of investigators. I paid my money, I'll do what I want. No, you won't. Because if something happens, we'll never be allowed back. And that's one of the worst things is, when your team members screwed up, unfortunately, I can't let them back in here. Can I come back? Oh, yeah, you can, but they can't. We are a team. I'll just have to tell them, yeah, they can't come back next time. And that's a hard thing to do for a teammate. What'd they say to you? They're not going to allow you back in here. Why not? Because you broke the rules. Well, it was just a drink. It doesn't matter. It only takes one time. It only takes one time for somebody to screw it up for everybody. And that's why some of these locations that you've seen on TV, they won't let anybody in there anymore because whoever went in there did damage to the property. If you're going to go investigate, respect the property like it's your own home. If you do that in your own home, I feel bad for you. You leave shit strung out over your own house, then you're a bum. It's like, come on. This is somebody else's property, respect it. mean, are you that thirsty that you can't walk back to home base, take 10 minutes out of your night to go get something to drink? I mean, seriously. You leave the drink at home base, wherever the main camp is, where everybody has their cases and everything set. Yeah, walk back, get something to drink, then go back and investigate. That's what I did all night. Granted, I only took I don't even think I took 2 breaks each night. Go down, if I can get a handful of trail mix, slam of water, and go right back to it, and you're good for the rest of the night. I mean, you're only investigating for 5 or 6 hours. How much are you going to drink in 5 or 6 hours? That's a fair question. Section 1 looks like it's going to be a bust. But like I said, I'm big on rules. I'm sorry. That's just me as an investigator. It's the way I was brought up. It's you respect other people's stuff. Treat it like it's your own. You're a guest to them. Granted, yeah, you're paying to be there, but that doesn't mean you're paying to do whatever you want. Have a little bit of professional courtesy. This is how you build a reputation, a fair chance to get back. I'm going to even go one further, a chance to get invited back. I've been invited back to nearly every location that I've been to. And I've been invited to locations that I haven't done because I had enough respect of other people, of the property, be like, hey, we usually don't let people in this location, but if next time if you want to come back and check it out, I'll let you in there too. Really? Thank you. Oh no, you're very professional. It's a good feeling when you get invited back. Then you get more options when you go back. This is why I've built a reputation and a name for myself in the paranormal. As it's all the right people know who I am. And like I said, do I want a TV show? Not really. I would, but I'm not going to fake evidence and destroy the name I've built for myself on I find evidence or I don't. It's how many shows have we gone through when you see the frustration on my face that we don't get anything, but I have fun because I could talk to chat. Yeah, it's disheartening not getting any evidence, but it's part of the field. If I had a TV show, I'd have evidence on every recorder, every night, on every investigation. Just doesn't happen. And I've said this time and time again. Several shows I've gone on this rant. And I know I sound like a broken record, but I'd only do it and do it right than screw something up and present something fake to my listeners and to those who might help me in the future. It's like fishing. Good analogy. You're throwing your line out there hoping you're going to get something. Like, throwing out a static recorder. It's like throwing out a trot line fishing. You might catch something, you might not. carrying a recorder around asking questions, you're more apt to get evidence than just leaving something like a trot line. Just my 2 cents on that one. But you might get that lunker going fishing. Hey, look what we found. Yeah, talking to yourself is good therapy. We'll use a little bit of psychology on this one. Talking to yourself is not unhealthy, it's not strange. When you start arguing with yourself, then there might be some problems. Me, I argue with myself and I don't talk to myself for days. What's up, Corgi? How you doing, bud? How you feeling? I have to talk to myself all the time at work, otherwise I'd go crazy. Just saying on that one. You don't get the right answer, you don't have to put up with any attitude. I give myself attitude all the time. I give myself attitude all the time. Again, guys, if you can see, we're down to the last 4 recorders. This is a good sign. Then we have the GoPro from night 3. Hopefully we got maybe 2 weeks we'll be done. I don't think it'll take that long. Then we can start on the Goldfield. Goldfield's going to be fun. Won't be around for a bit. Everything all right, Korg? Taking 2 weeks leave and heading to the mountains. God bless you for that one. Leaving at 4 a.m. Well, Korg, we will miss you, that's for sure. Hope you have a fun and safe trip. Enjoy the mountains, and fuck you for being someplace cool. It's 112 out here right now. At least you'll have the mountain air, you'll have the fresh air, cool breeze. Oh yeah, I'm jealous. Have a safe and fun trip, bud. You're taking your laptop. It should have internet. Don't take. Nah, enjoy it. Take yourself away from technology unless you absolutely have to. Enjoy it. De-stress. Get away from it. If I was going to the mountains for 2 weeks, even this would be shut off. We might have one here. Even the wife can't call me. I think we actually got one here. 8. That's going to be very loud. So let's get some noise reduction in there. Let's get some reverb. We got one. Yep. And I think it's... I think I know what this one is too. Oh shit, what the hell? Okay, there we are. I think this is a fairly simple one. So you can play Minecraft. But it's before, yeah. But this is a whisper right inside. And I think this is talking to the people who are getting ready to come in. That's the only reason I'm giving this credit for what I think it says. I will watch you. I will watch you. Not sure now. How can we clear this up? Just I only hear that sound. Yeah. It's a little garbled, which leads me to believe this might not be an EVP. So yeah, I don't think this is an EVP. It garbles it out, so we're gonna have to be 100% on these.
There's the recording guys. Okay, we're here. Sorry, guys.
At least they made themselves known. We're here. Sorry, guys. Set it right into the recorder. You gotta actually applause that one. They did it right. They announced themselves to the recorder.
Yeah. Why is it? How do I unlock
This is the mess hall. The mess hall. See, they put them in a separate mess hall. Yeah. Or maybe even black and white. Last time we found a bullet here on the ground after we came out that wasn't there when we arrived.
What?
pause this real quick. Just be aware, guys. I am gonna put some sound alerts in that you guys can use. The exclamation point and the sound. TM, I don't know. I didn't talk to him about that, so I have no idea. I'll have to find out when I go back up. But you see a lot of chats with exclamation point and whatever. I'm going to be gradually putting those into the channel so you guys can actually play sounds when we find EVPs or any kind of evidence. Get a little bit more interactive for you guys so you guys can play some shit too. Yeah, they said they did say casing. They said shell casing.
So separate, that's all.
Yeah.
Or maybe even black and white. Last time we found a bullet here on the ground after we came out that wasn't there when we arrived.
What?
Oh, he did say bullet. My bad. I'll have to ask. I will ask next time I go up. Not in a prison that's been shut down since 2006. What he might be talking about is those plastic pellet bullets that they had some kind of a airsoft war in there, like a couple months prior. So maybe that's what they're talking about. The airsoft guns. That's all I could think of. Because that airsoft war they had in there, it destroyed some of the kitchen. It dinged up a lot of the stainless steel vents and shit. And doubtful you'd find anything. Doubtful you'd find anything in there. I mean, I found like little scraps of paper and shit up on the shelves and shit, but nothing substantial. Like one of the cell blocks you'll see in the cameras had socks hanging from one of the stairwells they never took out. Socks, no big deal. Yeah, no, exactly. Even in the area of the prison where there was a shooting, when they had a riot in the prison and the prisoners actually got a hold of a gun and there was a physical gunfight in the prison, is one of the older areas. And yeah, you could still see the bullet holes in the wall, but you're not going to see any casings. You're not going to see any of that shit. I mean, come on. It's just no. Yeah, that was a REM pod. One of the most annoying things you can use on an investigation. Music box, come on, no. Music box and a REM pod.
Would you shut the
I know what you meant, Corgi. uh, Gotta get the team together to want to travel. I mean, I don't care if I have to go by myself.
Alright, it stopped. So can we hear it?
And get exactly. Getting permission's not hard. Hey, if I want to go by my, hey, how much to let it paranormal? How many people? Me. I can get team insurance. It's not that expensive. One person for a night by himself in a big prison. Hey, I can do it. 2 nights, 1 night, whatever. Give me 8 hours, whatever. I don't mind. I don't get scared. I don't rattle very often. Well, you've seen me rattle on camera. I take that back. When that shadow chased me out up in cell block 11, doubt they let you in by yourself. Even if I have to piggyback on another team that's going in, hey, you guys got a team coming in that could allow one person to join in. Like I said, what the fuck was that? Vibration. That's a good call. That was a echo from them. Yeah, you're right. There's places that are unsafe, but there's places where they're unsafe. I'll go. Mind you, I've gone down into mines that the original ladders from 1905, and then if you fall, you're dead. That's all I'm going to say on that one. As long as you're careful, as long as you're not stumbling around like an idiot. you're not entirely in that much danger as long as you're careful.
Oh, and then reset before I tell them. That's me.
I appreciate that, Corgi.
That was me. Well, I reset it.
Like I said, I've like the prison. I like investigating alone. Getting a team to go just kind of alleviates the cost, but running out on your own sometimes is the best. Like this year, Deds is bringing his girlfriend. I'm letting him show. I'll show her around a little bit, but once the investigation starts, I'm going out by myself. I'm gonna let Deds investigate by his lonesome. It's oh, I'm not going to, Corgi. I'll gauge when I meet her. I'll gauge what I can do. Like I kind of threw Deds out a little bit when I left him alone in culinary for 20 minutes by himself. She's already being punished enough. Yeah, you're not too far off on that one. Now the prison here, I might do it. Corgi, if the like you know the rule, man. You know the rule. If you get me into a location, you're there. I mean, that's the least I can do for my viewers or anybody else that helps me. You get me into the location, I expect you to be there to investigate with me if you want to. If you don't want to, I get it. But yeah, you'll get the shout outs on the show for getting me in, but I would really love the people who get me into the locations to join in so they can experience some of what I've got to experience over the past 15 years. I mean, I don't think it's the right thing to do, but I don't like using that term. It's the me thing to do. You're helping the team out, you're helping me out. You're a part of the paranormal family. It's I don't even say it's habit for me. It's second nature. I don't see any other way to do it. And I've said that to everybody since the day I started in the paranormal. You get me in, you're there with me. And I might leave you alone to investigate by yourself for a little while, just so you can get the full paranormal experience. And hopefully I don't see the trail of shit running out the door. No other reason than to go to Mitchell's again. Okay? Just keep me in the loop on that one, please. But guys, I am going to call it here. We've got about 15 minutes left on this recorder, or on this section of the recorder. We're going to pick this up tomorrow night, finish it off, start into section 2. Unfortunately, zilch on EVPs tonight. Corgi, I know you're going camping, so I probably won't see you for a couple weeks. Have a very safe trip. Enjoy the camping. And if you have internet service, feel free to drop in and say hi. If not, no worries. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Tundra, TM, and everybody else. I know I'm missing somebody. Tundra, TM, fuck. I think Windsor left. But that being said, guys, have a great night. God bless. And I will see you guys later. Thanks again. See y'all later.